Yo, 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 what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Give it a second to see if anybody will come in. Man, I'm stuck out here and it is hot as hell. It's in the 90s out here. I don't think I went through like 8 bottles of damn water already. Well, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Ah, it's hot. It is hot. It is hot. It is hot. It is hot. Hey, Miss April, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, Miss April? How you doing? Glad to see you here. Hey, Miss April, it's so hot out here right now that they making us work and take like 15-minute breaks, and then we work a little bit more, 15 more minutes. I mean, it is burning up out here, and no shade, no shade at all. Let everybody know your boy is live. Man, I want to talk about this whole defamation and what qualifies it to add up to defamation. Yeah, yeah, it's supposed to be like this for the entire week. I was gonna go run. I was gonna go run. It's so hot out here now. I said, shit, the hell with that. I'm not doing that. I'm out here in this little hick town in the whole nine. Catch my ass running out here in the heat and pass out. No, sir. No, sir. Hello, everybody in the bushes. How y'all doing? I just wanted to sit back and talk about, I was thinking about this yesterday because, I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm stuck in a hotel room. But, a lot of people, a lot of bloggers, and I've heard some of the celebrities, they sat back and defamation. We talking about defamation as far as, what qualifies it. Like when somebody sit back and they angry with you, y'all going back and forth, and, the person end up calling you a B word. Hey, Nettie Boo, what's going on? What's going on? Thank you for dropping by. Celebrities and everything else. A person get mad at you and call you a B word with your bitch ass and all this other stuff in the whole nine. And in the past, we done heard a whole bunch of very bad, very nasty things said towards each other. You know what I'm saying? But what qualifies as for the defamation to get to the point where you can just actually go to, get paperwork and everything else, on the individual. What do you need to do? That, I just wanted to chat it up with y'all about that. What's going on there? Once again, everybody in the bushes, you know what I'm saying? Um, and we do it every day, you know what I'm saying? Nobody is innocent of it in the whole nine. Even in gossip talk, you get with your work buddies in the whole nine. You're talking about the next person something that you will say that normally you wouldn't say to the other individual in the whole nine in their face, but they done got to the point now where they just sitting back and and blatantly just coming out, saying some things. Hey, purple, purple. What's going on? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Is it still morning? Cause it's 12. It's 12. It's 12:08 here. I know. I know all of y'all ladies is sitting back. Y'all had to serve y'all boyfriends and y'all husbands and everything else. Your uncles. You know what I'm saying? Your fathers. Cause it was Father's Day. It was Men's Day. You talk about somebody you can expect to be talked about. Yeah. Yes and no. Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, in the last 5 years, we done heard, a lot of people sit back, coming back and forth with each other, arguing and everything else, saying, saying some really bad things, and we put our hands to our mouths, saying, "Oh my God," and the whole nine. But now, people is it's getting a little deep now. People putting that paperwork and everything else, and I've heard that Dalton mayor here in Chicago. Peter, what's going on, baby? Yes, it is. What's going on? I'm working out here in Iowa in this fucking heat, and yeah, it's but everything's been blessed, Peter. Everything's been blessed, but I done heard the mayor um in Dalton sat back, and I mean, she blatantly is just stealing and trying to control the entire board. And one of the board members was four of them that's against her. Um, and she used that word defamation because they was like, you stealing. You know what I'm saying? You a thief. And she quickly said, you know what I'm saying? That's defamation because she got a lawyer sitting right next to her. So I'm hearing that word a lot now. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing that word a lot. So does it apply to a person who sits back and try to spread rumors on you in the whole nine? I'm just using this as for instance, when someone create a rumor about a person saying that they're gay, and that person right there, and everybody started whispering in their whole nine, is that defamation? I'm just trying to find out the qualities, what qualifies that word defamation, because we've been using. I guess times unchanged because back in the days and everything else, growing up, we don't call each other so many names. Hold on, let me put that up there. I always thought, if you never said anything about someone, that means something. You don't have a case. Oh, okay, okay. Because I guess you saying if that person those two people is going back and forth, and one individual decides that they want to go in and put that paperwork on the other person, on that other individual, that other individual will say, well, he or she said this about me. I got this right here. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's a great point. That's a great point. I want to see if I can invite guests, copy more, post comment. Hold on, everybody. I'm trying something. I did it the other day. Damn it. Ah, I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying because I can create a panel up here. Hold on, let me see. Nope, I can't do it. Okay, okay. I can do it, but I forgot that fast. So give me your thoughts on it. Let's see. Post comment, paste. To me, if someone knows me and intentionally spread false accusations that affects my name, it's defamation. Okay, okay. I agree. I agree with that, Miss Peter. Let me see. Copy. I got it. Okay. More. Hold on. I'm trying something now. Paste. I did it. I did it. I did it. Hit the link. Now, don't ask me how I did it, but well, I just did it right there. Just the link is right above you. It is super duper hot out here. Ah, yeah. Early this morning, um, it's a guy from out of town, and they were saying some negative things about him, and I'm like, they was whispering amongst each other, and I was like, if you're gonna say something, you go say it to his face. You know what I'm saying? You got all these bosses and everybody else, um, you know, looking at him different now because they listening to what you saying in your whisper. But I guess that is considered defamation of, someone's character or brand, like Miss Peter them said. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? What's going on? I mean, if you got something to add to it and everything else, please click hit the link. Hold on. Let me see here. Okay, go ahead, Miss April.
What's up? What's up? Yeah, boy, it's
Hey.
hot. Boy, it's hot as I don't know what hell is like, but shit, if it's here on Earth, it's hot. Ooh, 'cause they say hell is right here, what we live in.
Yeah,
But
and
from my
I'm starting to
understanding,
believe that. I'm starting to
from
believe
my
that.
yeah, from my understanding, okay, if a person, for instance, you got all of these people being exposed, these childhood stars, people are doing interviews. Like, okay, let's take for instance Mary J. Blige. So Mary J. Blige, who I love as a singer, now she did say that, once she used to do drugs and stuff. Okay.
Okay.
So now she's put it out there that she's an ex druggie. So if I decide to call her a drug addict, hey, that's on her. You put it out there. Or somebody saying they was an ex alcoholic or something like that,
Okay.
you know, because she has stated it. Now, she has put her own self out there. She has basically defamed her own self. And if anybody that has been going around talking about people, you've been on any social media sites, Facebook, making posts, talking about people,
Uh-huh.
and they haven't said anything about you, but you decide to attack them. It was my understanding you didn't have a case because I can remember talking to a lawyer about this. But if you've been going back and forth with somebody and you done talked about them, nah, it ain't no defamation. If both of y'all been going back and forth talking about each other,
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna
Okay.
go back to who threw the first punch.
Wow. I didn't look at it like that.
Who threw the first punch? If you started it with somebody and it started with the back and forth, you get nothing. Nothing.
Okay. Okay.
Nothing.
I can agree with that. I can
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
Hey, Rocket, what's going on? Rocket, hit that link. Give me your thoughts on defamation.
And so
What
if
exactly is it?
you done set up and participated in the buffoonery and stuff, there ain't no defaming. It just shows your character that you're just like them.
Wow.
You're no better than them.
So in other words, don't stoop down to their level.
Right. You ain't got the answer back.
Some of the things people say about you and everything else is kind of
Well,
hurtful in the
yeah.
whole line.
I mean, however you decide to retaliate, retaliate. If that's what you feel like you want to do, but then sometimes you don't have to retaliate. So there's no back and forth. They said A, B, C, D about me. I never responded. You win your case. But if you get back on Facebook and say this to you or YouTube, Instagram, and you've been going back and forth, ain't there's no case.
Wow.
There's no case.
Wait a
If
minute.
you if you
Regardless of
never
who started it,
respond, if you never respond to the person and they continuously attack you, then you've been defamed from what they explained to me.
okay, okay, okay.
But once you involve yourself as well,
Wow, wow.
so I was told if you don't respond and they keep attacking you, you just keep record. But if
Oh, we lost her.
you've been responding, then there's nothing.
Okay, okay. So nowadays the society is so sensitive now that you got to watch what you say, even in anger towards the individuals that's coming at you in the whole nine, or you coming at them.
Well, yeah, you
Uh,
have to watch what you say because you don't know what might trigger somebody.
you in a bad
You don't
area to
know what
say
might
what you say.
trigger somebody.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
are doing it intentionally.
Well, you know what? I always envision when somebody is saying something negative or bad about me in the whole nine. I picture myself. I said, now how am I going to come back and argue with this person? And I imagine, I said, this motherfucker might be at his computer desk, butt ass naked and everything else, arguing with me. I know I ain't gonna go back and forth with that, with an
And
illusion.
sitting there laughing at you because they done got you going, done took you out of your character, and they laughing because all the time they messy and no good all along. So they done just
Yeah.
sent you off, and now
So,
you done.
so, so wait a minute. Is it true that you show your true can you show your true colors um through a computer as far as like
Hell yeah. The computer, you just had them behind the avatar. You not facing the person. But it reveals just what you are. Some
yeah,
people like to go around starting shit, picking with people, messing with people, and they use the computer or social media to do it. They have no life, they insecure, they unhappy with themselves, so they have to sit up and talk about other people. Now, if I make a comment on something somebody that said they did, I ain't defamed you because you put it out there.
right, right.
If you done set up and said, I did this, I did that, I did this, like, really? And I talk about it and say, why would you trust anybody that would do this, A, B, or C? They done said they did this. Like,
Mm,
what are y'all, what am I missing? Because some of these things, these people done admitted to doing on social media, and people act like some of these people are saints. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. The fuck?
what did you say? What you say? What am I missing? did I hear
What
something
the fuck
different?
am I missing? Because if a woman just sat up here and you know they done did X, Y, and Z, they done told you what they done did, you know what they done did, and you want to act like they a saint? They wouldn't do that. Anytime some of these people done did some of the stuff they done said they done did on YouTube, you you should be questioning every move.
Yeah.
Oh, they wouldn't do that. You don't know what the fuck they gonna do.
Boy, you getting into it. I got a live one today. Go ahead on, Miss April. You
Like, like, I mean, what planet was I born on? Cause if I done sat up here and watched a person for 4 or 5 years, done did all kind of shady shit, ain't no way I wouldn't say what they wouldn't do and stand behind them. First of all, you don't know these people, but you know they done did shady shit, and you want to be defending them? Like, where these people come from?
wow. Wow. I don't know. I that's kind of yeah. That's a mystery to me because I have seen some. You and I both have seen
You done
some
sat up here
evil
and
some evil
seen
shit
some
done.
of these people do some evil acts, do all kind of stuff, and then you want to say what they wouldn't do. The fuck? You done heard
no.
them say what they would do to people, what they would do to people's kids. Y'all done seen the doxing. Y'all done seen the stuff. The alleged stuff they hell, you know what they done did. They done told you some of the shit. And we want to act like these people are innocent? Like they Mother Teresa's and Father John's?
Mm, 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 mm.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid
And then
if
you
you do
set up
get it,
in here. Hmm.
that go. Hey, that go my queen right there. You my queen, Miss April. But that go my queen, Miss B, Miss Mo. What's going on?
I don't know what's.
Oh, hit the link, please, Miss B, Miss Mo, please. Um, yeah, that's. I've heard some certain things said about
You know,
different.
and even some later stuff come up. Folks holler, I don't believe that person did that. Well, why wouldn't you believe it? They done did other dirty shit.
Yeah, so you wouldn't put nothing behind, past them then. You wouldn't
Huh?
put nothing past them when they say, he,
I wouldn't put nothing past none of these folks the way I done seen them clown on YouTube. I would never sit up here and say what these folks wouldn't do. They done set up and cussed out folks, talked about folks, their hair, their clothes. They done even talked about me. Where it depends, like, what the fuck?
hey, Miss
Like,
B, Miss Mo,
Hey, Miss April. Hey, Hot Rod. What's going on?
what's up, baby girl? You know I
Hey,
oh,
look for
y'all.
none,
you.
we just
You
having a general conversation. If you think this show is about you, then it's about you. Because we just having a general conversation.
Oh,
I
definitely. I
wanted to
didn't think it
make
was
that
about
statement clear.
anybody. I didn't even know what's going on. I just saw you was live, and then he said
No, 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 no. Miss me, Miss Mo, that wasn't directed toward you. I
Oh,
need to
okay.
make that statement. Because some people, they supposed to be grown adults. But I'll probably have 50 people thinking I'm talking about them. Well, if the shoe fits, wear it.
Oh, oh, oh.
what you say, Miss April? If you wasn't doing shit, it wouldn't you wouldn't think it was you.
You're right. You wouldn't.
If you wasn't doing shit, but the one to watch right now, Miss Me, Miss Mo, and Miss April, um, that boxer who just lost that fight, Adrian Broner.
And Bronner, yeah.
Yeah, he just lost that fight, but instantly, this idiot went on his Instagram and sat back and said that he feel more comfortable because he know he lost a lot of money, all of his money, from all the millions. He only had $13 in his pocket.
What?
Yeah, $13, $13. Floyd Mayweather and everybody cut him off completely, and after he
Because of the
lost that,
loss?
huh?
Because of the loss, or because of something else?
Well, this is his second time losing, and he
Mm.
runs off at the mouth and talk about people. And one of the boxers that he boxed previous before this last one, um, he pretended like he was dating his girl and all this other stuff. But karma came back on him, and he went against Floyd Mayweather. Talking bad about him. Everybody just cut him loose to the point where it was something he had to go to court and. And I think at the time he had $13 in his pocket. But this idiot did a live. This idiot did a live saying that he gonna go back to being in the streets selling drugs.
Well, I noticed at the weigh-in, I think it was, or one of those pre-fight things. He's on camera saying to this man, "Me and my whole crew, we got bodies on top of
Yeah,
bodies."
yeah. I
I'm
couldn't
like, who
believe he said
says
that.
that?
I couldn't believe he
I
said
know
So
that.
he
it's
done
not.
defamed his own self.
He literally is setting himself up because that is an open confession in front of the
Yeah.
entire world, and he just kept bragging and boasting like we got bodies and we really get busy in the streets and we really do this and we, we have all this, we hit people for real and we do this. And I'm like, are you saying this out loud? Do you know what you're doing? Like, there's one thing,
I
all
couldn't believe
boxers,
it.
I think they are trash talkers. That's just naturally what a part of the business for the most part. But to actually admit to
And
these
those
type of
what hey,
crimes,
Miss Mo. He
yeah,
didn't that wasn't a rap song. That was his word.
yeah, that was out of his own mouth, and he went on and on,
You
keep
know,
saying,
it came out of his mouth. It wasn't a no lyric where you can say he made it up. These
yeah,
was his words that he
yeah.
said.
I couldn't believe he
So he
said
done
it.
defamed himself.
So I would imagine
And
a whole lot of people I would want to cut somebody off doing that too, even if I didn't have anything to do with it, because I don't want any eyes on me, because it would absolutely, if I'm breaking bread with you and you're saying, oh, my whole crew gets down like this, it could bring unwanted attention to me as well.
Yeah.
It's
so they
But
ain't
I
gonna
silly.
think
come pin nothing on me.
I
Cause
think
you done said
in the
my
past
whole
he
crew
got
and
shot,
I
his
end
car
up
got
with
shot
a
up.
Rico.
Exactly. That's what I was saying, Miss April. They could put it like, for instance, all of us on here right now, and all of a sudden, Hot Rod start hollering out, "Yeah, everybody up here, we do this and that." Me and Miss April be no, we do not.
I'ma be like, no, the fuck I don't. I just came on this show to talk
100.
about defamation.
100.
Shit.
What's up, 100? Yeah, that's crazy,
Don't
man.
throw
That's
me
crazy.
in your bullshit.
Yeah,
Uh-uh. I ain't going to jail for nobody but for my own shit. Not
yeah.
nobody else shit. Uh-uh.
And if you are in the street, who's telling it like that? Like, I never saw that until now. And it's like, for him, especially, I thought it was even more childish, because it's like, I get it to some degree, the younger kids, the drill scene and stuff, that's a significant thing. So they kind of have their popularity off of being open about the fact that they're in the street. But like, you're too old for, you should know better, and you should be setting a better example, that even suppose you are still out there, you don't just announce out on a public platform, well, here's all the things that y'all can convict me for. Like, who dry snitches like that?
Well, I'm now I'm a just graze over this right here, and to brother Levi, I don't mean any harm when I say this. I'm just asking a question about defamation. So when the other supporters of and I hate to bring up that man's name, I really do, R. Kelly, that he referred to him as terrorists. Is that defamation of character by him saying that?
I
You
think you'd
know
have
what?
to ask
I
Angie
don't
that.
even want to comment on any of those people. I really don't.
No, I was just asking the
I
question.
really
Like I
don't.
said, graze over. We can
But
just
I,
move
I
on.
choose not to.
Okay.
Because I'm not 5 years I done look at these folks go back and forth and he still sits in jail. So I mean I don't even want to comment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me
I'll
neither.
say
Me neither.
legally, I think you'd have to ask Angie if that would meet the criteria of defamation or liable. But at the same time, within its context, I say it does not, only because Mr. Levi has kind of coined his own terminology as far as how he's defining that. And also, I don't mean any harm. None of the people that, at least from I tend to be an outside observer. I don't get in the middle of that. I don't
Me
do that.
neither.
I'm not
Me
here for
neither.
that.
Like I said, I don't mean any
But
harm
I
to
will say
anyone.
that I think that if you look at the other side of the coin, he justifies it by, here's this example and here's that example or what have you. But
Right.
Angie might be able to speak to whether just using that term itself, because he's using it in a way that's much different than what we actually would look at Osama bin
Right.
Laden, or
And I
whoever,
agree. I agree.
whatever the case may be. So I don't know how that works. That's a very interesting idea,
And I
though. I'm
want to
like,
say this. I never responded to nothing none of the people said because I came on the scene for R. Kelly. I don't
mhm.
know about none of the shit all of them other people talk about. I heard of, I mean, days after. Hell, I heard it on YouTube.
Right.
I was there for for rallies. I had a good time. I met some good people, and that's all that needs to be said.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And for the most part, all of these channels in this sector, they're seen as largely entertainment and commentary channels, in which case there's a lot of flexibility via the First Amendment and that sort of stuff of what you're doing. And a lot of people can then turn around, act up, and then say, well, I was just acting. It was just for entertainment. It was what have you. So sometimes those things can get in the way as well. But sometimes people need to just take life a little bit more seriously and realize that this is not, or either make it very clear whether you're being entertaining or whether you're being disruptive, or whether you actually are putting people at risk. But yeah, I don't know if that would count as or not. It doesn't
Yeah,
count in
because
my mind, but again, I give everybody the context of what took place, and I also can't help but look on the other side of the coin and see that I don't think anybody's hands are clean
right, right. Because I mean, throughout
amongst the group that's conflicting. I mean, amongst the people who have had conflict, almost none of their hands are clean. There's a lot of weird stuff that people do that's just like antagonizing each other.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Because throughout
But
the
anyway,
entirety
I'ma
of this,
step down because I don't even too much like to talk about the R. Kelly drama. I really don't.
no. We on
Yeah,
something else
it's
because
not.
I
hold
think
You
he
on.
know,
just
to
used
Hey,
that
me,
as
Miss
a
April,
it's sad.
Miss April,
It's the most saddest thing I've ever seen in my
right? Miss
life.
April, hold on. But
Oh, okay.
the reason why I'm saying
Hmm.
the defamation and everything else because now with that boxer that I was just referring to, Adrian Bronner, a lot of people is commenting saying that um I'm watching out for a suicide. He needs to be on the suicide watch
Oh
because some of the things,
wow.
yeah, some of the things that he's saying, and he said it like on his Instagram immediately after he lost that fight that he was going back in the streets and he's gonna continue to try to rap. And if any of you rappers come up to me saying something foul or anything else, just know this: I just may rob your ass. And he said this, and I'm
What?
like, yeah. He said, I will rob you. I'm gonna rob you.
He
I'm
has some
going
mental
back to
health
the
issues anyway. I've always thought that he possibly has some like possibly, well, he presents sometimes as if he may have bipolar disorder, because there are times where he's so calm and he's so like, okay, he's on the right track, you think. And I don't know if it also could be drugs or anything, but I doubt that because they have to test him so much for boxing. But like he really is like, I think that he has some stuff going on, because sometimes he can just be off the chain, like just doing the most, and then there's other times where he's been up there crying and stuff on lives and stuff as well. I remember seeing that some years back,
Oh,
and
I
now
never
he's
seen
saying
that.
this kind of stuff. This is crazy. I'm sorry Miss April dropped it. I wish I wanted to ask her what she thought about Tiffany Henyard. I know she's from out in that Chicago scene. I wonder if she had an opinion on that.
Well, I mean, speaking of defamation, how she talked to her trustees and everything else, putting them down, putting the word out that they're not worthy to be in that seat. Um, I mean, she just doing her public voice. She needs a coach. She definitely needs a coach because she can really get hood on you quickly.
Yeah.
She can really get hood on you quickly. And what baffles me is that you know for a fact that the FBI is watching you. Every news station in Illinois is at that meeting, and you still acting like this. All the residents is aware of what's going on now, and you're still doing the most.
Yeah.
That woman is crazy.
And she accuses other people, she accuses them of defamation, because I don't know if you remember one that time where actually when the same day that Kiana Belcher said to her, I'm not commingling no money, da da da, she said right after that, well, that's defamation, just so you know, you could be sued for that. Like if they bring up stuff that she's actually done, she will say, well, that's defamation, you could be sued for that. So she thinks she's being defamatory, And then at the same time, I think she might have the ability. Again, Angie can say where she's giving her opinion of, you're not this and you're not that. Your opinion is one thing, but when you're stating some of this stuff as fact, I wonder, does it hit that level of them being able to possibly sue her at some point for defamatory things? And also, I feel like if she really did think that it was defamatory, she would have already took him to court for it. She knows it's not defamatory because she would have had those lawyers hold them accountable if it was defamatory.
Well, that lawyer, Elgato or something like whatever his name,
Delgado. Mm-hmm.
Delgado, um, he's supposed to be the township lawyer, not her own personal lawyer.
Well, they said she had them hired to do both, working the same way she does for most stuff. She likes to have her team on board in both locations. And so they were doing both the township and they were being the village of Dalton lawyer as well. So they were serving in two capacities, but they've stepped down for both.
He quit, didn't he?
Yeah, he stepped down for both. And he said
Wow.
the town is uninsurable at this point.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I was wondering if Miss April knew any people from out that way, or what her thought is on this, or what people have said, because I know she knows a lot of people and is very connected with that Chicago area. I didn't know if she had any familiarity. If she ever comes back again, ask her and see if she knows anything about it.
Well, one of my exes live in Dalton,
Oh, really?
and she's pleased with Tiffany. She was like, "Shit, I asked for my tree to be cut down, and instantly that tree was gone. Instantly." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, to each his own."
Yeah, but again, it was done inappropriately. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly,
so, but they're
exactly.
still okay with it because at least I didn't have to pay for it, kind of thing, or like, how are they reconciling that?
I I have no idea. All I know is from Kiana Belcher. 1 minute, 1 month, you're trimming the tree. The very next month, you're trimming the tree for $1,000. The very
Yeah,
next month, for $10,000, you're cutting that
cutting it
same
all the
tree
way down.
down.
Yeah.
And Kiana was very vocal about that. She was like, and that's called double dipping. And I'm like,
Well,
oh,
it
we
is
got a fight
because
now. We got a cat fight.
it's the truth. Because if you think about it, typically, for instance, if you had a tree in your yard, hot rod, that you thought needed something, when you got the people out there, you would tell them to do the full assessment. What needs to be done here? And you know what I'm saying? Especially if you had the town or the village going out there, you would think she would have said, hey, go out there, assess what the needs are, and then come back to us with a quote on what those needs are. And then you would make sure whatever is needed that you do the most, as opposed to, like you said, what's the point of me paying you $1,000 and then pay you 10 when if it was going to be a $10,000 job, why wouldn't I just pay you 10,000 instead of paying you 11? And I heard
Mm,
that they have a lot of bad flooding out there too. So
yes.
they said some of the trees actually are needed to prevent the flooding. What did she say about that? Or do you know what they think about that
I
part?
think that was one of her defense. I think that was one of her defense, but she's not being transparent with the contractors that she hires to trim the tree and also to cut the tree down. Because all of that money is not going towards them. That money, most of that money is going towards her. That's the
Yeah.
reason why most of the contractors are not getting paid. She hires
Oh,
them. She hires them, and they thinking like, oh yeah, we got a government job and the whole nine,
yeah.
and they go ahead and do the work, and then turn around, they're not getting paid.
Well, and one of the guys said that literally, I guess she was just driving down the street or what have you, and his truck was on the side of the road while he was doing another job, and she just pops out the car and said, hey, can you do this job over here? And he's like, yeah. So who knows where she's even finding these people, how she's doing it. And they said that like I guess a resident will just come, see her at the store or whatever and say, hey, I need this done, and she'll just randomly find a random contractor or bump into somebody and be like, hey, go over there and Take care of that for me and send us the bill.
Tiffany Henyard is a disgrace, the worst mayor, and a disgrace to women of color, a thief, a scammer, and everything else. Sue me, Tiffany, because I've been reporting on her.
Oh, have you been reporting on? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I gotta come and
yeah.
follow you. You know, I
You can
love
go look
that.
at some of my shows. I've been posting everything about her.
Oh
She
my
is a
God.
thief. Sue me, Tiffany, for defamation, because I ain't scared of you.
That's what I was wondering. So
That
have
is
you
a Dalton, Illinois is a suburb of Chicago. Was a nice fluent area. You got all of those south suburbs up there, and it's a
Oh, hear me.
shame. She started off in the township. She learned how to work the system, and she is a crook. Back to them trees.
hmm
She only paid $1,000, but you got four invoices for different prices to cut down the tree that was $1,000. You might
so
have an
multiple
invoice
invoices
for
for the same
10,000.
tree? For the
Yeah,
same tree?
for the same tree.
Oh, that is double dipping. So that sounds like money laundering
Yeah,
or
she that
something
that's
like
why the
that. Yeah.
F B I is involved.
Wow. I didn't
And
know she had done that, Miss April.
every resident
That
that get up
lady
there.
done some of everything to them poor people up there that trusted her. Everything she talked about the previous mayor, she got in there and did it. These people are so worked up, girl, that like they actually ready to kill each other. Oops. They're ready to unalive each other at meetings. And then she bringing in paid actors to say that she done did a good job. And
Oh,
so
really?
you
Because
know
they paid?
yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah. She got
Oh, I
pep.
didn't realize they were. I thought they were people actually that did support
them
her in
people
that.
are paid to say that. Everybody up there know that woman done been stealing money. Everything.
Hot Rod said his ex actually lives there and she likes her.
Yeah,
He said his ex-girlfriend lived there and she actually enjoyed, think she's doing a good job. And I think some of the people probably do feel that way because again, if that saves me $1,000 and I need my tree cut or whatever the case may be, and it happens way quicker than
But she
probably if you go through
pocketed
the
the money, so how is she doing a good job unless she done gave them a cut of the money?
well, hey, everybody is not smart like we are. Some people just out to just get, just as long as they get and they satisfied, they don't care.
So how is that doing a good job where there's all this money missing?
It wouldn't be for me. That's what I was shocked when Hot Rod said it, but I didn't realize that some
All
people
of this
actually,
money is missing. I'm
yeah.
gonna do a show tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
are
They don't
you?
put their reports.
yeah.
How is she doing a good job and they can't account for the money?
I don't know.
And they're in a
And I'm so sick
$7 million
of them
deficit
hollering.
now.
I'm so sick of them hollering. Oh, they after the black woman. Fuck that. Y'all need to be doing the right thing. I'm
And
sick
she
of that
says
shit
that
too.
too. But that gets back to the point, Miss April. She's another one. Have you heard her say, y'all are defaming me? That's defamation
Yeah,
of
if
character.
I
When
would,
people,
I'm just a black woman. No,
yeah,
you a thief is what you is.
yeah,
Yeah.
You a thief. You a disgrace to women of color.
100%. I hope Jason House becomes the next mayor. I really do.
You know what? I was thinking about renting an apartment out there just so I can vote for
Get an extra vote to,
him.
to push him in there.
Just so because I think he makes a perfect fit.
He
He
is.
does everything by the book.
He does. And he's
And
thorough and he's
Well,
mild
people
mannered and he's sensible.
people that's doing the right thing, they don't like those type of people. They
Apparently.
like these crooks and criminals, and they'll stand by them, defend them, and everything else.
wow,
It's crazy. And apparently she's been doing it for a while.
People like the bad.
The feds are even asking for the records from her old restaurant that
She
she had.
had to give them to him.
But they said
We just waiting to see if she's gonna be indicted. And I'm pretty sure she is gonna be indicted.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you feel like most people out that way, Miss April, that they feel similar to you, or are some people in support of her, or or a lot of people just not even aware of what's going on out there?
Saying she's a thief. We don't work hard for our money. We a thief, lock her ass up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute,
She's a
and she
thief.
got a criminal record.
Say what?
And she has a criminal record. You know that, right?
I heard she made a car.
Yeah. In my last show, I put up her record.
Oh, so did you?
Yeah, in my last show, I put up her mugshot and everything.
Yeah, she was breaking in cars.
That's so crazy.
She's a criminal too. You know, everybody got a little criminal in them. Everybody done did something. Now we gonna keep this 100% real. We all used to get burner phones, cable boxes with chips in them. You know, we ain't gonna sit around like we all been perfect now. We all got a little stuff in us. But
in other words, we all have done something. We got a pass.
We all done did something. Y'all can sit around and act like y'all ain't done nothing. But yeah, I done did some stuff too. So I said it, so can't nobody defame me. I said it, I own up to my shit.
Well, I can't imagine you doing anything, Ms. April.
Well, I don't know why not. I'm human too.
You've been out here. You've been out here, Miss April. You've been out here.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine you doing something.
But no, you know, hey, ain't none of us no saints out here, but I take accountability for my past actions. I did and I carry on. Cause that stuff was 30 years old.
Yeah. But her stuff wasn't that long ago. I'm surprised that didn't come up when she was running for office or whatnot.
Still continue. They done continued their criminal behavior. And they done took their criminal behavior. Some of them got educated. Went on to become, and they still criminals.
Wow.
And her boyfriend, I know he has
I just came to the conclusion that everybody is crooked now. And the reason I had left earlier and I'm getting ready to go is because I'm looking at some more criminals now in this Young Thug trial.
Yeah.
From the judge to Fonnie Willis.
Yeah. I really think she should step down. I really do. I don't think she will, but I really think she should step down because this is I was shocked. I was looking at it, listening to it even today while I was starting my workday. And I noticed that judge, it sounded like he flat out said, no, I don't think these videos should be in there. And then he turns right around and said, okay, I'll let them in. It didn't make sense to me. And
the thing of it is, they done got played. They done got played by a smart street criminal who done sat up and told them that I've been saying whatever I wanted to say for years to keep my behind out of jail. Y'all sat up there and believe and listen to it. Fonnie was going with the guy who they trying to accuse Young Thug of killing. She was going with the boy Peanut. Okay.
Oh, she was?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Allegedly. Oh, girl, this stuff is deep, honey. It's deep. I
didn't hear that.
Oh, well, I don't know where you was at. I was on Chaotic Truth Show last night talking about this. All of these women of color that's been put in these positions ain't nothing but some straight up hood rats.
Oh,
Still ratchet. They
Wow.
done went and
so
got college degrees and still fooling around with these hood guys like most of them do. And all of that money that she had at her house probably was peanuts money. Cause remember in the Trump trial that came out, she kept all this money at home. You seeing her being exposed now too. All of these women of color, Marilyn Mosby got all of them PPP loans. All of them. They just a disgrace. Like, when is enough gonna be enough? Can somebody just do what's right? Then this other lady, she goes and buys a pink Rolls Royce. What is wrong with our women of color?
who
What
did
is
that?
wrong with y'all?
Who did that? Who bought a pink Rolls Royce?
This other lady, hold on. Oh Lord have mercy. Girl, it's just too much with these women of color. Hold on.
It really politicians in general. There's so much corruption in politics and all of that. But like, when are we, like, we've just lost total control over any sort of justice and actual, righteousness. Like, we've really gone off the rails across our entire country with the amount of corruption. It's just at unreasonable scales. It's just outrageous. And I didn't even know some of these things were connected.
That's sad. That is so
So
sad, though.
she was with Peanut and Nathan, whatever the man was from the attorney, at the same time.
Was Peanut
Girl,
a
where
drug
you?
dealer or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all of them were in street activity. Yeah,
Wow.
including
Okay, this
William.
that same lady, Atlanta attorney Shalita Robinson.
She bought a pink Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
With what money? Where did that money come from?
Well, I don't.
We
They
don't know.
COVID relief fraud.
Oh, so she did PPP
Oh.
too.
You know what? I was smart enough
Prosecutor
not to
said
get.
former city police officer and attorney used funds to buy a Rolls Royce and other lavish expenses. She was found guilty in the 7 million the COVID relief fraud case, the same way the lady in Baltimore did. The DA, the woman of color, and DA. That's all they've been showing us this year. How every black woman in position are thieves.
But I didn't understand the Marilyn Mosby situation anyway, because she pulled out her own money from her own 401k during the time where they were letting you pull out without
Girl,
fees
that
and
was
all
a
that.
cover up. A cover
Oh,
Yeah,
up.
I
that was the
remember
cover up.
that. I remember
She
that.
got all of them PPP loans. And they did her good because she only has to spend she won't then she's not going to prison.
Yeah,
She's
I think
doing
she's on
house
house
arrest.
arrest. Yeah, house arrest. I heard that on the
And
news.
again, another one, they hollering. They targeted me because I'm black. Now, if regular people was getting the PPP loans, lying on the applications, I guess they thought they could do it too. Well, they did it, and they didn't get caught. But they didn't go for the little money. We talking about 7 million, 10 million. Like, g- you did not think like that was gonna send a red flag.
Yeah,
Wow.
they said she brought a couple of
But
homes, didn't she?
I guess if you gon' go to prison or get caught, you should go for the gusto. Ain't no sense in going to prison for $100,000. I guess I would go too. If I'ma go out, let me go out with a bang too. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all listen to something.
Okay.
Oh Lord, hold on. Oh gosh, hold on. Y'all bear with me.
Sure.
And I'm so sick of them hollering. They after the black woman. They after the black woman.
Well, and especially I'll say this too. It's also an unfair characterization, Miss April, because there are far fewer black women in positions of political authority than there are, and we see corruption every single day. I mean, Illinois has the most uh politicians that have been convicted out of any state, and those people, none of those people were black, and none of those people were women. You know what I'm saying? So, like, but of course, they shining a light on us now. Because these are the
Well,
ones that are
because
bringing the most joy.
we're in all of the positions now. People done fought hard for these people to get in positions, and y'all just like the rest of them. Okay, hold on. They're still working on our building, so the internet goes in and out.
Mm.
That's crazy. That is super crazy. Um, I got some very sad news in this meeting, Miss Mo.
What
I just
happened?
received yesterday. I normally do a fireworks show for
Hmm.
the kids. I mean, huge.
Hmm.
And the job just told me that I can't go home for the fourth.
Oh no!
Yeah, so I had to put out the news yesterday, let everybody
I
know.
know everybody's so disappointed.
Oh my God, I'm talking about I spend thousands of dollars on fireworks. I mean, it's a huge show, and we talking about this will be the 16th year in a row.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, this is the first. It's gonna be. I'm gonna be so miserable Fourth of
I
July.
know.
Yeah, yeah. I give back to the community though, and even the police officers, the fire department, everybody comes out to record that show.
Oh, can you
I got a
maybe
hey,
will they let you do it the week after or something? It won't be quite the same, but still.
nah, they won't let me do it.
Oh
They
my
won't let me do it.
gosh.
That's sad, ain't it?
It is. That's so disappointing to the and I mean I get it, the job is a job, but gosh, that I hate that.
Yeah. If I could get a chance, some kind of way, I want to exchange credentials with you and go over a few things, and I can send you a link to some of my fireworks shows to hear how them people be cheering and everything else.
I would love to see it. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
one lady sat back last year. She had just moved around there, and she a struggling mother of, I think she had 3 kids. But that woman came to me after the show in tears, and she was like, "Your show is like a downtown Chicago show, um, and I can't afford to take my kids down there. And
Oh,
you brought it here, where we up and close and personal with it. Like,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, I love that. I love helping people.
Oh man.
I love it. I love it. I love
Well,
it.
maybe I know it won't be quite the same, but will they let you if you push it to like Labor Day or some other time, or
I
it won't
don't
be the
know.
same?
I don't know. My little brother was already trying to find somebody, and he was like, "Ain't nobody gonna be as good as your show."
No, they're not gonna be able to do because see, they don't understand all the work and how to put it together so that it
Right,
really
right.
it takes a lot. It's more to it than what people think. You
Oh
can't just.
yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Oh
yeah,
man, I'm so disappointed for you.
yeah. I am too, but it is what it is. I can't go home. I can't go home. But I didn't
Mm.
know. I didn't know all of this mess was following Fannie. That Fannie Willis lady.
So
Yeah, I
she is
got
the
it. I'm
same.
trying to get this thing to play
So
now.
the prosecutors that are one, Fani is the one who actually charged approved the charge of this massive RICO charge. She's the one who applied it to a bunch of different people at that time. So she's the person who originally made the decision. And even then, people said this is just too massive. It's too. If you think about it, that's the reason why even in the federal RICO cases, it's usually only a handful of people, right? Your top people, and you let them be held accountable, and you got to cut it out, because the more people and charges and stuff that are involved, it becomes too complex, and we're watching that play out now. So she made the decision. Then she has these prosecutors up there that, quite frankly, are bumbling and fumbling, making all kinds of weird kind of.
Oh my gosh!
They're barely arguing the
Have
case.
you seen one? Did you see that black DA? Little Woody had her crying the other
She
day.
made it cry. Yeah, they said she cried. I think the lead attorney
She
said that
cried.
that Miss
She
Sylvia
cried.
caught her in
She
the
couldn't
bathroom
even
crying.
handle him.
Yeah, she said that Miss Sylvia
Yeah.
caught her in the bathroom crying about it.
Was that the one he said that stinks or something like that?
Yeah, he told her. Yeah, the very next day he told her, "Back up, you stink." So, and I mean, again, and she's
So
being
she
coached
was.
by these people. Like, they're clearly unprepared. And the biggest part right now, Hara, is the fact of the matter is it's gone off the rails so much. And every legal expert in the world is looking at it and saying this case is going to be overturned on appeal if it goes through at all. And now you got this judge who's sitting there watching, with the world eyes on him, and he's refusing to go ahead and just say, call it a mistrial. Fani, you got to figure this out. You figure out if you're going to bring Young Thug or whoever else back. But this is now a waste of taxpayer money, because this is supposed to go on for another whole year. They think this case will last a whole nother year. It's already been 1 year. And so you now are going to use all of this taxpayer money and monopolize all of this money just for something to go down the rails. Either the jury's going to come back and say this was a cluster and this is not, you don't have beyond a reasonable doubt, or it's going to end up going to appeal and almost immediately get thrown out because of all the impropriety. So now it's going to end up being okay. So now by that time, Fani's long gone, but she's too prideful to go, you know what, Judge, this is too much. We gotta drop these charges. Like, you just have she just will not back down off of it. And then you have the
Wow.
judge who's pretty much siding with them, having secret meetings with the prosecution and
Yeah, I
pressuring.
heard that. I heard about that.
Yeah, he and the prosecutors all had this meeting with Woody, because Woody said, I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna take the stand. I don't want to take the stand. I'm gonna plead the fifth because I have immunity from state charges, which Fani provided him. He has immunity so that if he, all the stuff he's confessed to, he won't be charged in the state. But he's saying, but I don't have federal immunity, and everything that I say on this stand, if I admit to anything, I can be picked up as soon as my last day on the stand, because federally they can say you just admitted to all these crimes and now I'm going to charge you federally. I'm not protected and I'm in this unsafe environment. I'm not going to testify. I don't want to testify because I can incriminate myself.
Right.
And so what the prosecutor and the judge did was pulled him back into the judge's chambers and pretty much said, you can either tell, you could get on the
No,
stand.
they told him he could lie about anything. They told him he could lie about anything.
Yeah,
Cause
that's what
he
I was
was
saying.
gonna
They said
say
you
he
can either
shot
get on.
Peanut.
Yeah, they told him you can either get on the stage and tell, or you can get on the stand, or you can lie. But you got to get up here. You got to say something, and if you don't, we're going to put you in jail. And so he did put him in jail the first week. He held him in civil contempt and put him in the jail. Now you're putting him in the Fulton County Jail with Young Thug and all of YSL, who has this jail totally overrun. Like, there's no control in this jail whatsoever. And you did that to intimidate him so that he can spend the weekend in there afraid for his life or whatever could happen. And then you bring him back out on that Monday, and his attorney is out on vacation, and he sends in this I think physical injury attorney or whatever, sends her in just to kind of like be there, and she gets pulled back into the back, and they're intimidating him and telling him, you got to testify. And so he then gets up there and says, fire this lady. I don't want her representing me. And now I'm gonna get up here. Y'all want me to do something? So okay, I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna cut up. Well, now you're still keeping him there on the stand, wasting days worth of testimony when it's clear he's not giving you anything that's going to help this case. It's not. It's all over the place. And y'all are sitting there allowing video evidence in that shouldn't be in, like all kinds of stuff that they're doing. And it still doesn't help because it's so inconsistent. If you're the jury, there's a ton of reasonable doubt in this thing at that point because you're like, he said, everybody has said 20 different things. So
Wow.
it's very corrupt, and it would be wise, even though I know as an attorney you don't want to do it, but it would be so wise to say, look, we messed this up. This we're looking forward, and it's not looking like we're going to be able to get a conviction. Let them back out in the street. They're not going to stop. I hate to say it. They're not going to
Right.
stop. And then let the feds handle it. Let somebody else, or get one person the next time something happens and handle it one at a time. Trying to put 30 some people on trial for a RICO together is messy and was always set up to fail.
So she got 30 people locked up right now, along with YSL.
Well, half of them now they've taken pleas or whatever, crazy pleas, by the way, pleas that put them on probation for 10, 20 years, house arrest for periods of time that nobody would be able to withstand that. So they're going to violate. But it started off with almost 30 to 40 people that she had on a RICO. And then as people pled out and stuff like that, now I think it's down to like 10 or 15. Miss Abel, correct me. I know it's down to a smaller number, but it's still way too many people and way too many charges. So people keep standing up and asking for severance. They want to get off the trial. Some people have gotten off. They're going to do their own separate trial after this. Most of them have pled out in some sort of way.
Some of them had played out and got probation. The
Yeah,
whole
like
thing
Gunner
of it
and all
is,
them.
Sonny Willis was going with Peanut. Okay, the man allegedly that they trying to pin the unaliving of him on Young Thug. She mad. She was keeping his dope money. He was taking care of her, and she wants them to go down. That's the whole. That's about the gist of it. Okay.
And she needs to
But
just
they,
give this up because it's just not this, just legally,
He was
legally.
seeing Peanut, the man that come up unalived. That was her guy. Okay.
um, I never knew that. I never heard that. I'm gonna have to look that up, Miss April. I'm glad you
yeah, I
told me
might have
because
to look that up tonight.
I
Well,
don't
look,
even
you can go
understand
to
how we
Chaotic
see.
Truth last night show. I was on his show last night. Yeah, I don't. How did y'all miss that?
It's
She
so
was.
many things going on. It's hard to
I
keep up
know.
with everybody.
Yeah, it is a lot, ain't it?
I'm covered. I'm right now. I'm watching
But anyway,
this,
that lady, her name was Shalita Robinson, and she was the former assistant city attorney of Atlanta. She was sentenced to 7 years in prison for fraudulently obtaining approximately 15 million in COVID relief loans.
wow, wow.
And she
Mm-mm.
bought a Rolls Royce. Where we do this stuff at? That's her name, Sheila. Because the internet's going in and out. They're still working on the buildings. I was going to try to play the article.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, what I'm watching out closely for is Madeline Soto's. Well, the boyfriend is definitely going to get what's his name? Stearns. The guy that killed her, Miss
I
Me,
don't
Miss
know.
Mo.
I haven't followed that one enough to know. I've
Yeah.
seen it, but I don't know the names.
Well,
Enough to
she,
know the names.
well, apparently, he was dating her, the mother, Jennifer Soto, and she had some mental issues and everything else, but she was allowing all three of them to sleep in the same damn bed, and
What?
yeah, they was. I mean, this is crazy. and this guy was doing some horrible things to this kid. And come to find out that the night that or the night that she had the party or something like that, she says that she had a headache, and she told them to go in the other room and sleep in the other bed. This is the boyfriend and this 12-year-old girl to go sleep in the bed. That's crazy.
That
So
is insane.
everybody is wondering why she is not being prosecuted. She done lied 3 times on each interview about seeing that girl that morning. I mean,
So,
blatantly lied. And these are some big time platforms that's covering this.
mm,
That everybody has sat back and said, why is she not being prosecuted?
wow.
Oh, it's crazy. So you got the YSL trial thing going on. You got the woman, I think the woman in New York who killed an infant for no damn reason. Her court date is going. I gotta figure out her damn name. Madeline Soto. It's a lot going on right
It's
about
a lot
now.
of cases to keep up with.
Yeah, yeah.
I
And
see that that Bishop Whitehead got sentenced to 9 years today.
And he should have, and
Yeah,
he was another one.
yeah.
People was defending him. How you gonna defend a man that had already been to prison for the same type of charge, gets out doing the same type of behavior, and y'all holler he didn't have nothing to do with them people coming up there robbing the church. Boy,
wow.
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Yeah,
I,
I don't get it.
I knew he was going to jail though.
yeah. As
I
soon as
knew
I
he was
saw that robbery, I knew something wasn't right. Was weird.
Yeah.
because he was into it with another blogger named Larry Reed.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And Larry Reed was exposing the mess out of him.
And Larry ended up getting into a whole lot of stuff himself. He's got a
Yeah,
lot of hot water around him.
yeah. Tasha K was covering that.
But I watched it when it was when the man came out and said, like, Buddha, when Buddha came out and said stuff, and then it's been so many times over the years where they have where people have come out and made these accusations of him when he's quote unquote bringing all these people into his home, and that those interactions are inappropriate. And even after the first one came out and he kind of admitted to it, I was like, so what's going on here? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, so what's your point here? If you're saying that you did do some of this, like, that's a problem, sir. And then to find out that he was actually engaged in a romantic relationship with Buddha, who we had always thought there was something weird there, as far as their relationship didn't feel like it was only business. And however it happens, though, he still always ends up bouncing back, and people kind of forget about the stuff, like he's still going down. And
Right.
there's some really wild stuff that he's admitted to that I don't know why they let him get by with it just because of the church. And that's what happens a lot of times,
Well,
unfortunately.
what do y'all think of this Apostle Gino Jennings want to be calling everybody out? I'm like, who made him judge and jury?
Who
Apostle
who
who?
who?
Apostle Gino Jennings. He done went all up to TD Jakes Church and all of this. Like, who done told you that you who done made you judge and jury to be talking about all of these pastors and stuff, and then he's always talking about Snoop Dogg and all these other people. They ain't true Christians and stuff.
Well,
I
he's
hadn't
a
even heard of that.
yeah. Well, he's a hot topic on TikTok. I see him all over on TikTok.
Oh, really?
Um, oh yeah, yeah. He's a hot topic. He was going in on TD Jakes. TD Jakes sent him a cease and what's that, cease and assist order. Um, and come to find out that everything that he was saying about TD Jakes was true. You know,
Like
I
what?
mean,
I mean, what is true? Because I ain't heard none of it being true yet.
what do you mean? What they call him about him going to P Diddy's parties and all that other stuff that he was saying?
Okay, he was at the parties, but what does that mean? I mean, a lot of people attended his parties. That don't mean they was in the back room doing freak offs. I mean,
I disagree with that, Miss Fowles. I disagree with that.
so
I
you
mean,
mean to tell me if you come to my party, you don't know what might be going on in the basement or in the back room where they might be gambling, doing anything else that you came to a party, said whatever, and left, and so now you got to be involved in all the activities that went on at the after party and everything else too. Come on now.
Especially a party with that many people, it's possible that you just walk
Come
through there.
on
Because
now. Come on
I've been
now.
to
How
parties
what?
before. I've been
You
to some
from the
parties
hood?
before where I just walked through. I just walked through and was out. But at the same time, I just don't know where TD Jakes fits in as an even attendee
He
to
TD
that
Jakes
party.
was Hollywood. He had gotten money to for his own to do his movies and stuff. All of them people was going to them parties, but that don't mean that they necessarily knew the other side of these folks. I got a lot of friends. We complete opposites. I wouldn't want nobody to be saying, "Oh, they do this and they do that." No, they don't.
But can I say this, Miss April? Yeah, it's true that don't mean he was back there. At the same time, I can't vouch for it and say he won't back there either. That's my concern. I can't speak on what who did and who did not. And I don't think it was wise for him to put himself in that kind of position because we can't
Well,
sit up
it
here and
was
say that
shown a whole lot of them then.
we
That
can't say
that
that we haven't heard that Diddy parties were wild times. We have heard that all the time. That was already out. And we're not even famous and we had heard that. Hello? Hot Rod, are you there? I don't know if we're still live.
oh God. Hey, Miss Mo. I lost. I don't know what happened. I lost connection some kind of way. If you still there, but yeah, ain't no way in the world you can sit back and tell me. that them people didn't know what was going on. I disagree with that, Miss April. You know, um, and like I said, earlier, that's the reason why he sent out the threats saying that whoever don't back him, he's going to expose their name. Ah, let me see if I can get this back. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. All right, hit the link. Hit the link, please. Hit the link. All right, so yeah, that's I totally disagree with that. He's another one that's gonna end up going down in my eyes and everything else. I'm shocked that he hasn't been arrested or anything like that yet. But money has power, and a lot of powerful people has gone to his parties. Miss Mo, if you still there, um, please come back in. Or and anybody else that's in the bushes that want to sit back and hit the link and you got something, you want to get off your chest, feel free, you know what I'm saying? Feel free. It is freaking hot out here. Yeah, I just wanted to spend a little time with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Hope everybody had a great Father's Day to all the great men out there in the whole nine doing their thing. Um, Me, on the other hand, I was stuck in a hotel room watching SpongeBob, laughing my ass off, and sitting back just having a small cocktail until I just went to sleep. That was a highlight of my damn day. But I did not know with that YSL that it was so much drama going on. I knew the judge was out of whack with the things that he was allowing and saying in the whole nine. But whoever this Woody guy is, Woody is putting on a damn show for him. Gotcha, Miss April. And
Lord have mercy. I said I had to turn on the air. I was trying to go without turning on my air conditioner. But I said, well, here we go with a $200 to $300 a month light bill due to
wow.
this heat now. Yeah, but and I'm not gonna turn it off. Now that I done turned it on, I won't turn it off. It's
Well, it's too
supposed to be.
dangerous. It's too dangerous to keep it off now, isn't it? With the heat.
Yeah, it's like in the hundreds. But I'm like, now wait a minute. Then I said, shit, the damn phone is hot. Let me turn on the air because I bought these shade things, but I had to get me a calm air. Man, they just killing us. People that live in electric only apartments, all calm air killing us. Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah, they killing us. Yeah, but it's a lot going on. And what I wanted to say, Miss Me, Miss Mo is gone. Is that attorney down there in Atlanta, the one that had got that $7 million that bought that pink Rolls Royce and everything, she allegedly gave money to Fonnie Willis.
Oh
All
snap.
yeah, I mean all of these. I'm just and don't get me wrong. I know these people do it, but for the year of 2024, all I done seen in the news is people of color. The only people, well, you had Ben Snyder, you had Trump, and then Hunter Biden. But all of our people that have worked so hard who we thought was gonna make a difference, you know, Justin got in there and they just like the rest of them. Hot rod.
That's sad. That is so sad.
You know.
That's like that guy who's hoping and praying, that black guy Tim Scott, hoping and praying that he gonna be Trump's vice president, and everybody like, are you stupid? He'll never make you vice president. And you sit here kissing his butt, going against your own people for this man.
What do you mean going against his own people? You
Oh
know,
shit, Tim,
what do you? I mean, what has Biden done for us? Ain't neither. Biden ain't no good neither.
uh, I'd much rather have Biden than
Ain't
Trump.
none of them no good. Ain't
I'd
none
much
of
rather
them
have
did
Biden
nothing
than
for
Trump.
us,
Now I'm gonna say that Trump is going to
huh?
get back in. Trump, wait. Trump coming back in the office strictly for revenge, not for the country. Everybody who went against him, he coming after him.
And when he win, cause he's gonna win, he might do something for us that we didn't think we ever see coming.
Okay.
Then he might not. I don't know. I really don't care. Because ain't none of them did nothing for us. But here you go. You got other people thinking all of these presidents was the great hope. They ain't.
Okay. Okay. We all have our own opinion on that.
So you think some of these presidents have been the great hope to
No,
help
no.
us?
I'm just saying we all have our own opinion. I have to
Oh, okay.
respect. I have to respect your opinion.
Oh,
Will you
thank
allow
you.
me? Will you allow me to do that?
Thank you.
You.
Thank you so much. Because neither one of them, none of them. America is ran by corporations. I get that now.
Oh, you just now getting that?
And it's all for the rich. It ain't for us. And
Okay.
they're not gonna let us get a piece of this pie. So
I don't know, Miss Me, Miss Mo. If you still out there, hit the link. Come on in and hit the link. I lost you some kind of way. And y'all gotta remember, I'm out here in the cornfield, so ain't no telling what's going on with the internet.
what are you over the road now or you
Yeah,
just
yeah, I'm gone. I'm gone. I've been gone now for almost about a month now, close to a month. They say I won't be back home until close to Christmas.
oh my gosh.
So that light bill that you talking about, I don't have it. I cut everything off, unplugged everything.
Oh wow. Well, shoot, we had to. Oh, you did call me today. We was evacuating our building.
I
We
was on
had
my
a
way out of town then.
Yeah, we had an electrical fire. They put us in hotels for a month. They just put us in hotels. They didn't feed us. A big mess. A big mess.
Hey, Miss April,
Yeah.
I want you to look at the screen now. If you can see the screen, look what Rocket said.
He don't know nothing about politics. I agree. He's a businessman. He know how to not pay taxes and stuff.
Mm.
Like I say, I just make out points about Trump. That don't mean I like the man or I think he should be president. Like I said, ain't none of them for us. They're not for me. They're not getting ready to give me a 20% increase in my Social Security.
No, they're not. I agree. I agree.
They got me in the bracket where I'm still the working poor. I get too much from SSI, so I don't qualify for this. I don't qualify for this. So I got to come out of my pocket and pay for a lot of stuff.
Even your medicine.
Even some of my medicines.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Why do you think you see these people at Walmart? They can barely walk and they greeting you and stuff. They working for that to pay for their medicine.
Yeah, it's sad how times is hard now.
Like I say, we need about a 10% increase for us just getting SSI and
Well,
pay the way.
Rockin just said Trump is going to stop Social Security. Then what?
He gonna stop Social Security. They've been saying they was gonna get rid of Social Security. Trump ain't the only one that said it. They've been talking about they was gonna get rid of Medicare.
Mm, mm, mm.
They've been talking all of this same stuff for years. Ain't none of this talk new talk. But when Trump said everybody listens,
That's because that man's so evil. That's an evil.
you know, when he says something, you know it's all Trump said this. They've been talking about getting rid of Social Security for years, Medicare for years. This ain't new talk.
Yeah, but I believe that was just a scare tactic towards the previous and past conversations. But when it comes out of Trump mouth, Trump gonna do it. Trump
Well,
is gonna do it.
we'll see. We'll see.
How can it, and I mean I'm just putting it out there. How can I think that a man who was raised by his parents, who was in the KKK, is going to take care of me?
Well, how do you think? What do you think? You voted for a man who didn't believe in segregation, didn't want black and white kids to be together, but y'all voted for Biden. Locked up black men in the 90s. He was part of the crime bill, but y'all voted for him.
He was a better pick than Trump.
So they both evil.
Okay.
I
Well,
mean, Biden did not want. I mean, Biden didn't want segregation. I mean, he wanted the schools to stay segregated. He didn't want his kids going to school with black kids. So he was no different. He was a racist back then too.
yeah.
That's what I don't understand with people. They seem to, everybody gets selective amnesia. Y'all forget all of the stuff Biden did back when he was first a senator and politician, and when he first got in politics. He wasn't no civil rights person.
Uh-oh. This rock. Read the screen right there. Read the screen, Miss April.
What Rock can say?
Who told you that? It's a lie, Miss April.
What? Who? I never said. Who told me what? Go back and look Joe Biden. Go back, honey. Google Joe Biden against integration. He was against it. You can go back and look for everything he voted for when he first got in politics. Nobody wants to hear the truth about these people. He just like the rest of them, he don't care about us. That's what I don't get with people.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't sat up here and said neither one of these people care about us.
Yeah. Okay. You right.
I never said Trump cared about me. What are you missing?
Now is that
I
geared
said
towards me?
neither one of them care about us. Both of them done did some racist stuff.
There you go, right there. There you go,
Biden
right
has
there.
been in politics for 40 plus years. So Trump cares. A lot of people were against it. Me being one of them. Well, honey, I don't know. All I know is I feel like neither one of us care about us. Biden been in politics for 40 years. But when he first got in politics, he was not for civil rights. Those are facts.
He wasn't.
No, he was against integration of schools and everything.
And you learned this from where?
Go to Biden's political career and everything he voted on. It's right there in black and white.
Okay.
He don't give a damn about us no more than Trump does. Hold on. Hold on. Why am I proving something to you about a white man that don't, both two white men that don't give a damn about black folks? But I don't know what kind of spell Biden got y'all folks under. Because he told y'all wasn't black if you didn't vote for him. Who
No, he
I
never
can't make
said
this
that.
up.
He never said that.
Yes, he did.
He never said that.
He said if you wasn't black if you didn't vote for him.
Now I know for a fact. I know for a fact that Trump said, "Who would you rather have, a white president
And
or a black?"
Biden said you ain't black enough. They still playing on words of black people to get the black vote, and we cha cha and everything else to the polls. And and neither one of them give a damn about us.
Yeah.
I mean, neither one of them. What is right? Everything Joe Biden done did is right. And we fooled as how he's sending money to other countries. I don't get this. Why everybody got this love for this man? Y'all would think he was Jesus. I need to understand this with black people. Neither one of them give a darn about us because we're poor. We're not rich. And we will argue somebody up and down. They both racist. Ain't none of them for this country.
All right. Well, we I see it's getting a little heated.
No,
Um,
it ain't getting heated to me because I don't know if she not hearing me correctly when I talk. Because I said clearly neither one of them is for us. We're part.
mm,
I never once said I'd like Trump or both, neither one of them. They're birds, they same bird. They don't care about us, right or left. So that's not, I don't know what's there to be heated about.
well, I feel as though since Trump been in office, racism has really um, escalated to a different level now, and and um, and these white people know and feel they got a taste of it the first 4 years of his term, and now it's almost as if it's a cult now where you can't even say anything but you can't even have a different opinion about Trump's actions and everything else. Think about his name is so out there and he's not even in office.
Yeah, but it's called an opinion. But you, Rockin', I love you to death, but you set up and you tried to say that
Did
you
we lose
said
you?
you were saying I said neither one of us care about us. Neither one of them.
Okay.
And that's what I said. Okay.
It's just an opinion. It's just an
Yeah, it's
opinion.
just an opinion, but I simply said neither one of them are for us. Now, now I've just found I went to the politics where Biden voted against integration of schools. Hold on. So they all have a history of being racist. They're both the same.
Mm.
But we seem to think it's okay for Biden because he done did the same thing.
And I disagree because one cares more about the economy, inflation, world affairs, and people.
Oh, who cares about the economy? The president that we have now?
Yeah.
How does he care about the economy and
But
people
well,
choosing
hold
who?
on, Miss April, Miss April. You mean to tell me you have not turned on your TV and seen that the right wing, just because they hate Biden, have voted against things that was for us, and they made sure that they voted against it and didn't get it approved. You haven't seen
Well,
that yet.
but check this out. Well, check this out. Well, why didn't he do like Trump did when he was in office and signed executive order?
Well, that's what
See,
he
that
ended up doing with the border. When Trump
he
told him,
right, but he did it with the border, but he didn't do it for for inflation.
okay, Miss April. Okay. Okay, Miss April. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and
So
end this.
so they get selective. No, no, y'all want to stop now. Y'all he did it. He did
no,
it for the border.
I'm gonna
You
end.
said that.
Yeah, he did. He did.
He did it for the border. So tell me, why couldn't he do it for inflation and other things?
I can't
Health.
answer that.
Oh, So this is what I'm saying. We get selective. Oh, but he signed it for the border for them folks to come over here. So, but he didn't do anything to help inflation. He didn't sign nothing. So what's the
Wait, did you
excuse?
just say? Did you just say he signed it for the border so the folks can come over here?
Or keep coming over here? I don't know. You the one said it. You said he
No,
signed it
no,
for the
no,
border.
no. To stop the immigrants from coming over, Miss April.
Oh, so they're not coming over here anymore.
Well, not as many. You know, where there's a will, there's a way. They're gonna find a way. But
Right.
it was,
Yeah.
Rockets, rocket. Those are dangerous words. Those are dangerous words.
I understand how politics works. They don't give a damn about my little po ass, whether they Republicans or Democrats. And they don't care about me. Neither party.
Okay. Well,
They don't care about me.
okay. Well, we going on 2 hours now, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I'm gonna go live again tomorrow, Miss April. Possibly later on tonight.
Well, I've got a show tonight. Um, so when Biden was a freshman
Well,
senator in the
I, I
in the
was
mid 1970s, his home state of Delaware is when he did not want to promote racial diversity with kids. So
okay.
again, Biden has a history of being a racist too.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
They
Okay.
both birds of the same feather. But everybody got this love for Biden.
I
Weird.
do. I know. I know. I'm voting blue.
And that's your opinion.
I'm voting blue, baby. So on that note,
Have a nice vote and let me go watch the YSL trial. Cause I mean I don't get it. Cause Blue don't care about me or you.
yeah, well, okay, that's just a matter of opinion.
Okay.
That's just a matter of opinion. I love you, Miss April. Thank you for coming on the panel.
All right.
No, don't hang up. Don't leave like that.
No. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, it was nice being on the show. Again, I don't understand people. I don't get this. Neither candidate cares about us. Both of them have a racist history. Both of them are just into some of everything.
Okay.
And and I'm supposed to believe they the great white hope. Oh my God. Okay.
Okay. Well, well, hey, I enjoyed everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little work. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, baby.
All right.
Bye.